What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I of course am Dr. P. Welcome back to another video right here on the channel, and thank you so very much for stopping by. As you guys know, the new season, Season 5, has been out for a few days now, and now that we're a little bit through it and have had time to process everything, I think it's appropriate to talk a little bit about what we can expect realistically to see happen coming up later this season based on everything we know. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Please subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you're cool and you want to get access to the Cool Kids Club, that's with a K, and let's get into it. So first off, it looks like we're going to be getting an update with wolves at some point later this season for some usage, for some way. Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think the wolves could be used for. I don't know how many of you guys knew this, but there's a Kratos skin out in the shop right now, and actually inside of the Kratos skin trailer, there is a wolf. Of course, we know that skin as Dire. But just because it's a skin doesn't mean it couldn't still be an NPC. Take a look at all the different NPCs we have in the game right now. There are currently 40, I believe, NPCs in the game, with the potential to always add more as the season goes on. So once these wolves do drop, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how they play out in terms of actual gameplay. So check this out. Apparently there were a number of people who were sent some sort of care package from Epic Games. I found this one from the user Squatting Dog on Reddit, and it says, "Fortnite sent me Jonesy's back bling filled with hints of future bounty hunters to come." This care package is jam-packed full of stuff, including a letter, and the letter reads as follows: "We need to stop them from escaping the loop. With the 0 point exposed, now is our chance to enlist the help of others. Your mission is to gather the greatest hunters across realities, so we can hunt down those trying to escape the loop. We've pulled together items that should help you track down or persuade each of your targets. If they require extra motivation, we've included bars for payment. Good luck and happy hunting." The full list of supplies sent in this care package are listed here: cup, sunglasses, hand wraps, necklace, scratcher, peanut butter cups, space bananas, cherry blossom tea, ant farm, wig, candy, face paint, helmet, rations, mud mask, syrup, tokens, and baseball bat. That's definitely a very random and strange assortment of items, and apparently is teasing what's to come later in the season. So if you guys have any ideas, please be sure to leave those in the comment section down below. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. As you can see here, the Squatting Dog gave his own opinions of what he thinks the different items mean or are referring to in the package. A couple of the notable ones: the cup is referencing Baby Yoda, of course he drinks out of it. Peanut butter cups relating to the skin called Reese in the battle pass. Face paint could easily be referencing Kratos, which was a skin that just came out yesterday. The syrup is a clear indication towards the man cake skin. But really, in my opinion, the rest of it is pretty out there, and even though there are some things written down beside the other things, I'm not sure what or what not to believe, and only time will tell. As time has settled since the event and since the season started, one of the more curious things I found myself thinking that I think maybe a lot of people have overlooked is what exactly is inside of that redacted bunker in the southeastern corner of the map that's been there since the start of this chapter. Lots of people speculated it might be the Nexus, it might be the 0 point. That was a very good and very valid theory, but was quickly disproven after the event when we found out for sure that the 0 point was actually below the Authority, and we know now this season, because we can physically see it, that the Nexus is exposed above the middle of the map. This bunker has sat there for 5 seasons and nobody has a clue what's in it. It says redacted on the map when you get there. You cannot break into it. It's been one of the biggest mysteries of this chapter so far, and at this point I'm wondering if it might meet the same fate as the other bunkers that we saw from chapter 1, which really did not give us any explanation whatsoever as to why they were there, and we thought about it and talked about it and theorized about it for so long. But now that we know the 0 point is not in there, what is in there, right? Like, you would imagine that there's definitely something in there that's worthwhile to see, considering this map and everything else is basically a part of the loop, controlled and manipulated from the outside. And that means there's more than likely something in that bunker, at least in my opinion, that the Seven, that the people in the office do not want the people inside the loop to find out. That's at least what my opinion is. I really hope that one day comes along soon that we can finally open that up and maybe even get some clarification as to what was inside of the bunkers from Chapter 1. Another thing to bear in mind here, because we all know that Chapter 1's map and Chapter 2's map are essentially the same, just rearranged, is it possible that what's inside of the redacted location is actually the exact same thing that was inside of those bunkers from Chapter 1? Maybe not, but just a theory. This season's goal and objective, if you will, is to stop people from escaping the loop. Because the Nexus is exposed, it's assumed that it might be easier for people to actually get out of the loop and to escape. And I wonder if there's actually going to be some sort of full-scale revolution or revolt from the people of the island to finally break themselves out of this loop that they've been in for over 3 years. Iron Man last season, less than a week ago, proved that the people inside the loop can manipulate and change the loop enough while inside of it to cause it to become unstable, possibly leading to a scenario where the loop breaks and everyone is able to escape. The very reason that Jonesy himself had to go back into the loop onto our game was because the 0 point had been exposed. As such, Jonesy has recruited a ton of different heroes and hunters from across all different realities to try and prevent people from leaving the loop. Even though we constantly find out more and more information about the loop, about the story, about Jonesy and all that good stuff, it's still at the end of the day a massive head scratcher as to what is actually going on, because with every answer that you get, there's another question. This season is already shaping up to be an amazing season. I mean, just look at the plentiful amounts of content they've put out from day one, all the different bounties, skins, POIs, storyline changes. Truly, it might be the best launch of a season that we've had in Chapter 2, and I look forward to trying to put together and decipher every other bit of information we get related to the storyline. But of course, I cannot do it alone. If you guys have any information, theories, suggestions, ideas, please leave them in the comment section. I would absolutely love to read your ideas, and then of course, you never know, you could be featured in one of my upcoming videos if you hit the nail on the head. Guys, if you have not, please check out my Caffeine.tv live stream. I know a lot of people are thrown off kinda sometimes by the name of that streaming site, Caffeine. I haven't heard of it. Well, if you haven't heard of it, you're missing out. You should definitely click the link, sign up, make an account, and follow me to get notified every time I go live. Because when I'm live, I give away a ton of V-Bucks and skins. And no, it's not a joke. I know a lot of you guys who might not have ever been there think, okay, this guy he's cheating, he is scamming, he's doing something shady here. No, I legitimately give away thousands of dollars a month, every month. So come by, follow, and let's have a good time.